It should be going through your minds right now. It's what happened. We keep raising the wrong question. We keep asking, why do black men hang on corners? Why do black men lack direction? When you ask this question, you answer the question 18 to 30 years too late. It is not a conspiracy to destroy black men. It's a conspiracy to destroy black boys. If you destroy them as a boy, you'll never become a man. Now I can look around.
The people that are murdering the people in our communities are very organized. And so if you're going to mount ample resistance to those forces, then you must be organized. Knowing that it wasn't just about Trayvon Martin, but it's about a system of police repression, police harassment, racial profiling. We've got a school-to-prison pipeline. We've got a war on the poor. We've got a war on immigrant communities. And if you're going to mount a fight against a system that has for 400 years perfected the method of repression of people that look like me, look like us, then you've got to have an organized force to fight against that.
As you just read, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela was correct. There's no definitive approach to starting an after-school program or daycare center. Each community is different, and the process varies depending on where you are and what type of program you plan to create. Still, there are several common resources that every program can use. As the CEO of the Born to Win All Boys Daycare and After School program, I collected a set of resources and tools to start a quality daycare center and after school program for the black and brown boys of the disadvantaged community. As the CEO of the Born to Win All Boys Daycare and After School program, I grew concerned about the entrepreneurial future of the black and brown boys of the urban community. I wanted to create a new narrative around economic inequality. According to Dr. Lessie Branch, black equality and socioeconomic progress were stagnating and reversed. If black attitudes about their socioeconomic progress continue to run counter to their actual socioeconomic position. Now this is something to think about. She went on to coin this term as paradoxical ebullience. This led me to want to open up the Born to Win All Boys Daycare and After School program to offer a platform in which our black and Spanish boys can learn finance and money from a young age. Let's talk a little bit more about BTW. Born to Win All Boys Daycare and After School program is a New York City-based nonprofit organization whose mission is to empower the inner-city African-American young boys ages 5 to 17 by lifting their self-esteem and exposing them to a sound financial foundation. Born to Win is an absolute wake-up call to preserve the African-American community's most valuable commodity, the black and Hispanic boys. Now more than ever, this organization is needed to break a generational cycle of impoverished mindset and change the way the melanated youth of the male demographic view money by equipping them with the 5 tenets for a financially responsible and philanthropic life. Learn, earn, save, invest, and donate, meaning giving back to the community and the world they come from. Showing them the beauty of their melanin and exposing them to these basic financial planning tools would encourage the next generation of black men to become the best home providers, community team players, maximize their longer-term financial well-being, and balance their consumer and investor behavior. At Born to Win, every melanated child will be afforded a platform in which they will escape the suffering resulting from a toxic cocktail of poverty, financial illiteracy, racial discrimination, and massive incarceration that sentences them to dead-end and hopeless lives. My goal is to examine the challenges facing young boys in America and beyond. The mission of Born to Win is to position the vulnerable population of disadvantaged boys for financial and educational success as early as possible in their lives. Born to Win is a non-profit organization that will prove the entrepreneurial story for the next generation of black and Latino boys can have a different ending if society focuses its efforts on their education, financial literacy, and development. Simply put, Born to Win is the most powerful learning environment for every son. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my presentation. Thank you for your time. And before I go, I would like to encourage the world to never stop aspiring to be the best version of yourself. And to the workforce, and to anybody who should come to meet me, just know that I went to school for a master's degree, not for a master. Freedom is everything.
The dark brown shades of my skin my hollow bones, that rocks my soul. Looking back over my false dreams that I once knew, wondering why my dreams never came true. Is it because I'm black? Somebody tell me, what can I do? Oh Lord.